Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, love, attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are able to be outside today. It is that season. First outdoor reading, probably since maybe August or September. So let's do a little opening of some sacred space. Let's call in our guides and our angels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please open sacred space. Please not only allow the highest and widest light messages to come through. Bless me. Bless my cards. Bless my beautiful viewers. Love you all so much. Oh yeah, it's booming today. All right, I have to share this cute little bouquet of flowers. I walked in, actually, I picked up my nieces from the bus stop the other day, and I always get so excited when I get to do that because I have memories of when my babysitters or, whoever was watching me when they would get me off the bus or pick me up from school. I still have those fond memories of people just being there. And my nieces literally, they run off the bus and they jump into my arms with their backpack on their back, with their lunch bag in their hand. They have like no hands or anything. And we just like merge and we soothe each other's nervous systems for about like 30 seconds. And then we get in the car and hang out. But my niece Taya, she literally was like, Shushi, I have a gift for you. Look what she made for me. It's a foam bouquet of flowers made with straws. How cute is this? She is so thoughtful and I love her so much. So I just wanted to share that. This is possibly a message that somebody out there might be getting flowers soon. Somebody might be celebrating you. And remember, it's universal love. So we don't always have to expect flowers from a significant other. It can come from children. It can come from strangers. It can be by accident. The other day I was walking down my stairwell and there was one rose on the floor. And I was just like, I know God sent that to me. So, and as you guys know, when I hiccup and I burp, it's a message you all need to hear. So somebody's going to be getting flowers this week. Okay, we're going to open off with a bang. Open up with a bang. We're going to start with Micah Magic. This is the deck that I created in memory of my daughter. And at the bottom of the deck, we have You Are the Sunshine in Their Life. All right. Second message, you're here for a bigger purpose. So you're being called for a little bit more. I just heard that somebody is activating more of their soul. So sometimes when we create space, when we let go of things, maybe you're moving, maybe you're releasing a relationship. But when you do that, if you think about your nervous system, like your auric field, you're letting go of something and you're allowing something else to come in. And what comes in is more of your soul. Your soul is saying, okay, we let go of those cinder blocks. Now we have more room for more light. And when more light comes in, it comes in with codes, with activations, with upgrades, with more knowledge. So right now, I just heard that if somebody feels unsure, maybe you just left a job, right? And you're like, Michelle, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I should be doing. You're not supposed to know yet because maybe you haven't received the upgrade yet. And the upgrade will feel like napping all the time. You might get sick. Right now, there's a huge activation of our throat and especially our high heart. Symbolic strawberry shortcake heart, but your high heart is being activated in April and in May. And it could be jaw pain, throat pain, and heart palpitations, chest pain. For the last 4 days, I've had some panic attacks. I've never had a panic attack before, where your heart just feels like it's racing for no reason. And you're like, what's going on? These are called activations. And obviously, this is not medical advice. So if this is happening and you're drinking too much coffee or it's something electrical in you that's going on, definitely get it checked out. But if it's kind of out of nowhere, you didn't eat anything crazy and it's manageable and you're just like, what is this? Normally, that's an activation. So just embrace it, okay? We're going through these upgrades and we're allowing. So when the heart is beating really, really fast, it's getting rid of the gunk. You're getting rid of all the muck that's been on top of your high heart. Your high heart is your ability to have compassion and forgiveness and love. So we're all being forced to receive more light That's why it's important to get out in the sunshine. I don't know if you guys can see how sunny it is today. You can see the blue sky. There we go. I just laid out for like an hour and a half. I was literally just in like yoga pants and the sweatshirt, but it just felt so good to get some sun on my skin. We have Frog Spirit saying, take a vacation. My throat just cracked a little bit. So I feel like that's definitely a confirmation and a sign, a new partner or proposal. I just heard someone might be asking you to go out or asking you to go on a trip with them. You're being activated for more, right? Financial freedom. These keep coming out. Okay, let's shuffle and see what else comes out. Oh, wow. Holy cow. So what landed right on financial freedom is money. 777. Then we have cleanse your energy. That's getting out in the sunshine, purifying your vessel. You are getting messages through music. One of my clients who's in my coaching program right now, she sent me a voice memo this morning that she was, I think, getting her nails done. And she was listening to The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, Mickey Singer. He's an amazing author. And I believe, or maybe it was a YouTube video. Something happened where a song came on YouTube right after she was watching something else, and she never really listens to music. And it was a song that her mom passed away. It was a song that her mom always liked. So you might be getting messages like when we're having this high heart activation, we're going to be more connected to spirit. We're going to be feeling good in our lives. We're going to be feeling like everything is a synchronicity and a sign. You're getting messages. Oh, the book was, she heard the song and then she was listening to the book and it was giving her advice on the things she was struggling with in my coaching program. So she messaged me to give me a little update this morning and I was like, you're in the flow. I was like, stay in the flow. Okay, cleanse your energy. Money is coming, financial freedom, a new partner is coming, feel good to attract good. Let's keep going. All right, Micah, what else do mommy's viewers need to hear? Manifest more for yourself. They are pulling on your energy. So our soul connections, our soul tribe, they're dropping into our reality now that we've let go of some things and we're getting out of old patterns. And you might feel like somebody's kind of tugging on you a little bit. It can feel like a sadness out of nowhere. You might just cry out of nowhere. You might have a panic attack out of nowhere. You might be feeling their energy. Maybe they're going through something stressful. Maybe they fear losing you and they don't know how to speak up and say something. So if that's happening to you, what I would guide you to do is to pray for that person, whoever it is, if you haven't met them yet, and say, Spirit, angels, guides, please go be with my future spouse. Please be with them, bring them peace. You know, have somebody bring them flowers today. I always pray for my future husband. I'm always praying for him to find peace and to find me and to find compassion and to open up his heart so that he can receive me when he arrives. One of my non-negotiables is I cannot, or I'm only imagining myself being with a man who can receive the amount of love that I give. So the past men that I've dated, I've given so much and they didn't have the capacity to hold it. They didn't love themselves at the same level. Well, I guess I attracted them, so I can't really blame that. Blame them. I guess we were both at the same stage of receiving love, but I think maybe I was just more expressive as the feminine and they weren't able to receive. They weren't in their feminine energy. So I think maybe I was too much in my masculine. That's probably it. I was too much in my masculine giving and they weren't fully maybe in the energy of balancing out their feminine and masculine. So they weren't able to receive the love. They kind of rejected it. AKA that looked like ghosting, breadcrumbing, you know, not being grateful for things that I would do. And I wasn't looking for gratitude. I just noticed it. I was like, wow, what's missing in this relationship? They're not really saying thank you a lot. And that was me repeating a childhood pattern where somebody, you know, didn't appreciate what I had to offer. Your desires are coming this week. And shout out to my client, Jessie, who got me this beautiful ring. It's an M for Micah, my daughter, with a little heart. I love it so much. Thanks, girl. Love you. And then we What other messages are we getting from Micah? Your dream job is on the way. So remember, I said we're going to be getting these activations. Your high heart is opening up, and it's going to bring your more of your soul online, and that soul is going to be carrying more of your gifts. So you don't even know what you're going to be doing yet, and that's okay. You have full permission right now. I'm giving you full permission to rest and to not know. Okay? Trust in the not knowing. Your current job might feel icky. And as I said, trust not knowing. We got my miracles card. This is a little typo that I had for those of you that are OGs and have been here for a while. I had a big pattern with perfectionism, and I spent like a month like not cleaning my house. I spent many months not working out. I let my body just go, and I gained a lot of weight. I ate whatever I wanted. I dressed in sweatpants all the time, and I just let myself have freedom. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to be bound by perfectionism. I don't need to look a certain way to be liked. My house doesn't need to be a certain way for me to love myself. And I just kind of like went crazy in a calm and regulated way. But I had to purge the pattern of needing to clean. Like it was so hard for me to sit with like dishes in my sink at night, but I forced myself to do it because I was just like, I don't need to do this to feel safe. I don't need to do this to feel like everything's in alignment. And then when I came back out of it, I started to realize, okay, now I'm cleaning with the purpose of loving myself and loving my surroundings, because your home is your second vessel. Your home is, it's everything, right? It's your second skin. So we want to take care of it. But when you're doing that, when you're allowing yourself to just get rid of old patterns, like I said, you're creating more space in your system, more miracles can show up because you're actually preparing, I'm burping, you're preparing the vessel. We talk about that all the time on my channel. We talk about certainty, having full certainty that you know that whatever you dream of, whatever you're imagining, it is possible. And then all you have to do is ask the universe and your angels and guides to change you into a woman or a man who can hold the miracle when it arrives, right? We want to be able to make sure our vessel is open and we can hold it. You'll know that you can't hold it when you have immense anxiety, you're shaking, maybe you come into a bunch of money and then you have to, you manifest some big bill that you have to pay and then all of a sudden the money's gone. That's proof that your nervous system is not holding it. That one popped out. Co-create your days. Okay, I just got guidance to switch decks. We're gonna do a couple animal. This is Kim Cran's animal. We got the lizard at the bottom. So we're co-creating our days, which means we're being intentional with what we're assuming to be true for ourselves. I had another client who, or no, she's not a current client. She was part of my community in the past, and we were messaging on Instagram, and she said that she was being kind of harassed at her job and bullied and stuff. And I told her, I was like, hey, I'm like, your subconscious mind is, pushing that out. That's somehow you're assuming that you always get bullied, or you're assuming that people don't treat you well or value you. So I gave her like a couple mantras that she could say, and that's us co-creating her life. We're co-creating different people that will treat her better, and I believe it can happen in 72 hours. If you just take 72 hours and you just drill these certain affirmations into your psyche, I believe the people will start to treat you better. All right, let's see what animals we get today. I saw 2 beavers on my morning drive. Beavers represent hard workers, and that's actually my spirit animal for this month. Okay, we have the nightingale. This is communication coming in. And it's also, I just heard sing your song. So write the book, start the thing. That's more of your purpose coming through. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Like I said, we're getting the high heart and the throat activations this month. So you might be called to tell somebody how much you love them. You might be called to write them a letter. You might be called to send them an email. We have at the bottom of the deck, look, the swans are my twin flame or soulmate card. This is mirrored souls. They are just mirroring each other in every way. They talk alike, they sound alike, they think the same way, but they're also kind of opposites. They're the masculine and feminine dynamic. Wow. And we have the otter. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are opposites. So the otter is like the most playful card in the deck, and then the fire ant is a little critter that stews on um, past situations. They get like really fiery. They can't let things go. But the otter is looking at him like, "Hey, bud, there's more to life than this. Look at his little hands." He's like, "There's more to life than this. We don't have to worry about that. Let's rise above it and see the bigger picture and speak your truth, right? Don't feed into the fiery energy. Ask yourself, what am I assuming right now? Like, if people are not behaving in your reality the way you'd like them to, or maybe it is drink break. Maybe people are, yeah, like just like my friend, she was dealing with people not treating her well at work. You can go within, and I just looked in and I saw my two swans on my counter. So that's again spirit showing me the swan card. If maybe you're wanting a partner to treat you better, maybe you're wanting to manifest a partner, maybe you're wanting to manifest better people treating you better, I want you to write down for the rest of the night and say it all night, say it all morning. Say, I am chosen, I am chaste, I am pursued, I am honored, I am protected, I am loved, I am adored, I'm provided for, and you just rampage. And you say it over and over again. I am chosen. I am honored. I am celebrated. I am adored. I'm provided for. I'm protected. I'm loved. I'm admired. I'm chaste. I'm chosen. I'm celebrated. And you just go over and over and over again. And you drill it into your subconscious. And everybody in your reality will start to treat you that way. People will start to show up for you. We got the Phoenix, you guys. This is a super spiritual card in this deck. It's one of the last few cards in the whole cycle of cards. And as we know, the phoenix rises from the ashes, it goes through transformation and it comes out the other side. And this is you becoming more you. Your purpose is coming more online. And again, you might not know what it looks like yet, but just rest in the unknown. It's okay. The transformation is the unknown. You're going to have a really resilient nervous system where you're like, you know what? I can handle this. I can trust the unknown. This is like the hardest thing I've ever done, but I'm going to do it. All right, we're going to use Kyle Gray's Angel Guidebook. I haven't used this in a hot minute. It's bright orange. Orange is your sacral chakra, so there might be a connection there. Again, look, very similar energies. Phoenix, fiery, orange. Spirit, I just saw a card at the bottom of the deck. If you want that card to come back out again, please bring it back out. I'm sorry I didn't take it. I felt like they were saying take it and I didn't. Okay, they said cut the deck. So we're going to cut the deck. Wow, transformation, you guys. Holy cow. Seriously, double message here. I just said transformation is fire. So somebody's going through a radical transformation. We're going to read it from the book. Let's see what transformation says. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that no longer are helpful to you and to make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. As you remove the clutter and debris from your world, you welcome in the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, you are ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. You are moving away from stagnancy or the feeling of being held back and are taking the heavy energies of your life and making them light so that they can fully embrace who you were born to be, so that you can fully embrace who you were born to be. So you're going to be going through a physical, emotional, spiritual transformation. And I put the deck down kind of split. And we have manifestation and take charge and action. So it's kind of like the manifest more for yourself. Once you go through this transformation, you are in this new spiritual awakening and you're like, all right, I have more of my soul online. I let go of everything that's not serving me. And people use that phrase so frequently, like let go of everything that's not serving you, but it's actually real. Like think about all the things in your daily, the 24 hours that you have, what is taking from you? Think about every person you contact, think about the work that you're doing. If you can minimize that list and somehow balance out like 80% of your day is feeding you, and you're surrounded by people who make you laugh and who are on the same path as you, and you're doing self-care routines and eating foods that feed you, you're going to shift your reality so fast because you're not drained anymore. All right, I just started do Micah magic again. Go into your cave. This is spiritual awakening energy. You're going in for the transformation. You're going into the cocoon. So if you've been seeing butterflies, if you've been seeing phoenix, signs of the phoenix, you are going, yeah, you're ending your old life. You're saying, all right, I'm ready for the new. Bring it on. Okay, let's do, oh, I had some Micah magic. Let's pull these. Release the past. You are loved. These were left on my tray. Pull back your energy. You are the magician, and you can trust that voice. So we're going to take all of those. So the you are the magician is all about you co-creating your days, being intentional, pulling back the siphoning energy, not settling, only only welcoming in people who support you and want to see you grow and want to enhance your life. All right, I just got guidance to get messages from money. This is my money deck that I created. Super cute. I love the colors, and they're all little messages from money on how it wants you to call more in. So these are all tips on what you can do to call more money in. You guys, look at my cute little pillow. How cute is that flower pillow? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Let's see what money says. Okay, thank you. When you do kind acts, I chase you. So that's another mantra you can say is money's always chasing me. Money loves when I'm kind, and money's always treating me so good because I'm being so good. So money will chase you when you're kind. Okay, we're going to end with some tarot. I'm going to cut this a little short. Wow, you guys, we got the victory card. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. The Six of Wands. So somebody's going to be seen in the spotlight for all the hard work they've done. Maybe you meet somebody that's in the spotlight. Maybe you both are going to be like a power couple in the spotlight. There's something with this transformation, this fire energy. Two people are going to be coming together. And look, oh, I forgot about the fire ant. See the phoenix and the fire ant. Lots of fire here. Transformation. Lots of yellow and orange, which is solar plexus, sacral chakra. Somebody's going through a massive transformation of their chakra system. So if you're needing to rest more, like I said, if you're having heart palpitations, if you're feeling like you're having panic attacks, that's all part of your spiritual growth, believe it or not. Your body has to go through these ascension symptoms to purify you. And all of that gunk that's coming out is all the unprocessed trauma from childhood that a lot of people are walking with, and they're not even aware of it. So if you have fear, if you have anxiety, that's unprocessed trauma living in your system. And when we have these moments of fear or panic, it's releasing out, and we want to say goodbye to it forever. And let's do one more. I just heard one more final. Okay, we got 3. Can never just be one more. We got the windfall of abundance card, wise counsel, good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or vehicle. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Earth. So she's walking into a brand new life, a brand new home, brand new reality. And to me, this is two kids. We have the Ace of Swords. So it's almost like two people being the dreamers. This is the Fool taking a leap of faith, but it's like a girl and a boy that are going together on this new adventure. They're like, hey, what's your name? And they just like meet up and then they start to go after their dreams together. So it says brilliant ideas that need refinement, overcoming obstacles, and faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely, remain objective. So the Ace of Swords is all about communication too. So a man might be coming in to communicate with this a really, really abundant woman, and they might want to build something that's going to create more abundance together. That could be the dream job. And the dreamer says, a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, take the leap of faith. Final message. It's a man leaving his home with his dog, and he's like going out on an adventure, and he's saying, I'm ready. I'm coming for her. And we're going to go off and we're going to do this thing together, and we're going to be in the spotlight, whether that's in your community, whether that's on social media. But you're going to see victory with this connection. And you both have gone through such a big transformation that you couldn't have met sooner. I just heard you could not have met each other sooner because it wouldn't have worked out. You wouldn't have been ready. You would have been stewing over past situations. So someone's coming in to speak their truth. Get excited. All right, lovies, have a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Let me know if any of this resonated. And thank you for supporting me, my daughter, and our channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.